My name is Fiona. I'm 34 years old, and up until recently, I believed I had the perfect life. I was married to Tom, a successful and respected lawyer. We lived in a stunning house in the heart of the city, surrounded by every luxury money could buy. Suddenly, I felt as though something was missing from my life. On paper, my life was perfect, but deep inside, I felt a void I couldn't explain, a restless yearning for something more. I didn't know what was missing until fate led me to an unexpected discovery. It all began when Tom suggested we take a break, a vacation in a small, picturesque coastal town in Maine. I agreed, thinking it might be the perfect opportunity to rekindle the spark that had quietly faded from our marriage. But fate had other plans. I made the decision to go for a stroll down the beach on the very first day that I was at the beach, especially while Tom was on a business call. I felt the warmth of the sun on my skin as the breeze from the ocean toyed with my hair. I experienced a sense of liberation and lightness, as if I had left the burden of my existence in the city behind. That is when the event took place. In spite of my distracted walking, I failed to see a jagged rock that was partially concealed in the sand. As soon as I stepped on it, I experienced a severe ache in my foot. I was unable to maintain my footing and collapsed, heaving a scream of despair. When I looked at him for the very first time, it was at that precise instant. A tall man, with sun-kissed skin and muscles carved from years of hard work, came running toward me. His eyes, a piercing blue that mirrored the sea, were filled with concern. "Are you okay?" he asked, his deep, warm voice sending a shiver through me that had nothing to do with the cool ocean breeze. I think I've cut myself," I stammered, suddenly feeling vulnerable and awkward. Without a word, he knelt beside me, gently taking my foot in his hands. His touch was firm yet tender, his rough, work-hardened hands surprisingly gentle as he inspected the wound. "It's not deep, but we should clean it," he said, glancing up at me with a reassuring smile. "I'm Edward, by the way. I'm a fisherman. My cabin's nearby. I have a first aid kit there." Before I could protest, he swooped me up in his arms as if I weighed